How you doing? You got tunes happening there, my man? Can you hear the sound? Got tunes happening. Secret Agent Brody here. Gonna be giving you folks another Secret Lair review. Snakes! Oh, snakes! I can't stand snakes. Adam Hamlin's in the house. Can you hear the music in the background, folks? Just a sound check. Help me out here for a second, please. This is nuts. Can you hear the sound? I'm just wondering if you guys can hear the audio. Secret Agent Brody standing by, waiting for that special phone call from Agent Truffle Dispatch over at the Secret Lair. You're watching Brody Vision. Sounds like a story I know. It was a windy night in Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. Once upon a time, the bro. Audio's good. Let's start the show. Right on, folks. Agent Brody standing by, waiting for that phone call from Agent Truffle, if you know what I mean.
Agent Brody, this is Agent Truffle. We have a secret mission for you. We need you to rate each secret lair before they are no longer available. Rate them by legality, circulation, cost, playability, and artwork. You need to rate them secretly so no one will catch on to what you're doing. For legality, 0 is banned everywhere. 5 is legal everywhere. Here's an example. Mental Misstep was a secret lair card that's not legal in standard. Banned in modern, banned in legacy, and restricted in vintage. It's legal in Commander though, so let's give it a 1. 1 what? Well, that's up to you, Agent Brody. As far as circulation goes, we're looking for how many sets the card's been released in. Too much circulation is no good for long-term value, so 0 is high circulation. Give it a 5 if the card was released in a single set before. Back to Mental Misstep. Before the Secret Lair, the meaning of life may be released. You could only get Mental Misstep from New Phyrexia. Scars of Mirrodin. So let's give it a 5. Agent Brody, we're looking into cost to see if the Secret Lair is worth purchasing based on the cards that are in the release. So 0 is low, meaning the value of the cards already out there are pretty low. 5 is a very valuable card in the resale market. This is probably the card in the Secret Lair release that's holding up the team. Take a look at the card's value on MTG Goldfish. So they're consistent. See what's up for sale on the secondary market. Now, Agent Brody, I know it shows the Secret Lair value for Mental Misstep here, but you probably won't see that during your mission reviewing the other releases. Mental Misstep, non-foil, has a value of $5. The foil version from New Phyrexia is $143. Let's take a look at what's up for sale. Card Kingdom's got a near mint version up for $159. eBay auction has a near mint foil up for $75. eBay Buy It Now has a lightly played foil with top crease for $119. Looks like this cat could be carrying the team. Let's give it a 4. Playability. My agent, how playable is the card? 0 if it's not playable at all. 5 if there are a few decks that have a home for this card right away. You can check out the competitive decks, see if they have a home for this card. Our cat mental misstep looks pretty playable here. It's in a few competitive vintage and commander decks. Its main deck in Blue Tinker that won first place 7-0 in the Vintage Showcase Challenge this year. It's mostly played in Vintage though, considering the legality of the card, not being able to play it Modern, having it restricted in Vintage and not as playable as Force of Will in Commander. Let's give it a 3. Artwork is the Battle Royale. How does the Secret Lair artwork compare to the artwork that's out there already for this card? 0 if the artwork that's already out there is better. 5 if the Secret Lair artwork is way better. The artwork for this Secret Lair mental misstep is good. I still like the original artwork though, so let's give it a 4. Agent Brody, we don't have much time left. This message will destruct soon. Rate each card in the release, and then look at all of the cards as a set. Remember, you need to rate them secretly so no one will catch on to what you're doing. The agents could be at your door at any minute. Based on your secret agent review, who's to MVP? And do you think it would be worth investing in the Secret Lair version? Good luck, Agent Brody. Agent Truffle out.
Well, you heard the man, folks. We don't have much time. We gotta move quickly now. We gotta read this Secret Lair. The last one we looked at, Legendary Flyer, was not that kind. Now we gotta look at some snakes. Oh, I hate snakes. Agent Brody doesn't like snakes. I don't like the look of them, the smell of them. Oh, let's go. Thank goodness you folks are with me. This is gonna be an interesting Secret Lair. Let's go there now, folks. Alright, snakes. Several sensational serpents slithered from the Secret Lair with stupendously silly, borderless artwork by Boneface. I don't like snakes. Several sensational serpents slither from this Secret Lair with stupendously silly borderless art cards by Boneface, Crom Neakari, Crocodile Jackson, and Lanes. Whether you aspire to toss your nemesis into a pit of vipers, or even display these beasts in your personal menagerie, always remember, folks, the most dangerous noodle is the one that can eat you. $29 for this Secret Lair, folks. It's quite a bit of money. For $39.99, we can get it in foil. Oh, hex on Brody for being a hex drinker here. It's Friday night. Is this a shot or what is it? We got new art. Hex Drinker got a community rating of 5. This is a popular card. It costs 1 mana and it's got the level up mechanic. I remember this seemed to be a pretty good card. Well, the community rating's a 5. What do you folks think? Maybe the art on it is a little bit newer. Levels up. Well, what formats is it legal in? I gotta check though. It's a 1/1 creature, a 1 mana creature for 2 as a 2/1. You can level it up for 1 mana. To be a 4/4 seems okay. All right, let's check the circulation on this card. Legality first. Oh, it's modern legal, legacy legal, legal in vintage and commander. This is a decent playable card. It's got lots of legal. It's illegal as a beagle. But let's just investigate a little bit further here. Secret Agent Brody, don't step on a snake this evening. Hex Drinker was printed in Modern Horizons. Doesn't look like it's had another printing since then. It could be due for another reprint. Maybe the secret layer is needed. I can't really say, but with one printing, the circulation on this card is low. Low. Cost. Well, what does it cost us? The Modern Horizons 2 foil is $28, folks. The cheapest version is $6, and the secret layer for snakes is listed here at $9.95. I don't know if the $39 price tag is worth the mustard. It's worth a snake. It's worth a bowl of snakes. All right, let's investigate just a little bit further. We want to review this secret layer before there's not much time, before the end of the month, and these are gone. We got to move quickly here. The vendor shops have it for sale. Whoa, Card Kingdom sold out. All right, eBay, buy it now. $6.50, $670.97 or $705 to get yourself a copy of this Hex Drinker. Playability. Well, Hogak the Vine deck, playing it in Vintage. Seems like there's decks using this. Pier the Imaginative Rascal, Tooth the Imaginary Fiend, and Ikra the Shidiki Usurper, all playing this card. Vintage, Commander, and Modern, all using Drinking from the Hex. What do you folks think? What do you folks think of the artwork here? We got to give it a rating. Kind of leaning towards the original artwork. I'm not sure about the bone face. Does it really need a new artwork? I guess if you need an option, this could be a good one. But myself, I can't decide all on my own. I got to ask you folks. Got to ask you folks in the chat, if you don't mind. Which art do you folks like better on Hex Drinker? Which art do you folks like better? For the old art, the original, or do you like the new one from the bone face? Do you want the new art or the old art? We'll come back to this, folks, once we get all the votes in. Can't really say. Let's go. Forest Imel, or Boneface. It's you decide. I can't decide for myself whether or not I like the original art or the new one better. All right, let's take a look. The review says, legal in Modern, Legacy, Vintage, and Commander. Fairly low circulation because it's only got one printing, and that's in Modern Horizons. A fairly playable card. Good in Commander and Vintage. Two of the older formats. It also came as a Grand Prix promo, as it says here, so there may be a little bit more circulation for this card than we thought. But for $6, we can pick it up on eBay, all the way for $28 in foil for the Modern Horizons 2. Well, do you folks say? It's all going to come down to the artwork, I suppose, but I'm not too sure that the $39.99 for this secret layer is adding up. Perhaps not in Hex Drinker, but maybe somewhere else. What do you folks say in the chat? I like to know which art you folks like better. 100% of you folks like which one? Which one do you folks like better? Original. All right, it's the extra crispy original. Let's just take a closer look here because I was kind of It looks like a guy wearing a snake on his head with a nunchuck in the mouth. The original Hex drinker for me. I like it. All right, let's go to the next card. Snakes. Oh, snakes. Brody's here reviewing the secret lair with you folks tonight. Morning. Twiddler's going with the OG. It seems like Adam Hamlin likes it too. OG for Cosmic Seeds. Sounds good. Let's move on to our next snake in the grass. Look out. Don't get bit. It's Secret Agent Brody coming at you with another secret lair review. This card's got a 4-star rating. It's pretty popular with the kids. This 2/1 Lotus Cobra costs you a green and 1. We got to give it a secret rating, don't we? Let's back up a second here. Whoa. What are we going to rate this in? Well, let's give it a snake. Let's give it 1 snake. 1 snake for playability. I mean, it's pretty playable. We'll give it a snake for playability. Let's give it another snake for circulation because it does need a reprint. I'm not so fancy about the art. I don't know that we can give it a 3rd snake, can we? Maybe just a 2 out of 3 snakes? I know what we'll give it. We'll give it. Let's give it an airplane. Then we can have some snakes on a plane. That's right. Snakes. We'll give it 2 snakes and an airplane. Courtesy of my friend Samuel. Let's go on to the next card. 2 snakes and a plane. Let's go. We've got to move quickly here, folks. We're going to check out this Lotus Cobra. It's a pretty popular with the kids. This 4-star rating sneaky snake. The Lotus Cobra. I like playing this myself from Zendikar. Let's read the card. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, under your control, you may add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. This snake is in the pool. The mana pool, folks. All right. In a landfall deck, this could get you some serious mana. Netting some serious mana. Art by Chippy looks pretty good. He's also the fella who did the art on Grim Monolith, so it just can't be bad. I don't know how we're going to beat that. The goose is cooked with this secret lair. Let's check out the legality. Where can we play the Lotus Cobra? We'll find the Lotus Cobra slithering through the grass of the formats that include Pioneer, Modern, Legacy, Vintage, Commander, Historic, and Explorer. If you're exploring the secret lair with Brody here today, I'd like to thank you for joining us in the comments section. Prime 406, Adam Hamlin, the goose is cooked on this one. It's played in 7 formats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the major formats. This has Lotus Cobra. Lotus Cobras everywhere. Look out, folks. It's Secret Agent Brody. Let's check the circulation on this card. How many printings of it? Well, the OG Zendikar block had it. Iconic Masters 2 Zendikar Rising twice. Henceforth, we have 4 official printings of the Cobra. I don't know that we even needed this secret lair to increase the circulation. Maybe it's just the art on it's so good we can't not have it, folks. Let's take a little bit of a look at the cost here tonight, folks. We got the original foil. That's always the one that Cosmic Seeds likes to see. The pre-release foil is $4.32. Secret Agent Brody's got to grab his Secret Agent pen here. $4.49 for the Iconic Masters foil. Oh, the Secret Lair is priced at $14, and the original Zendikar foil, there you go, Cosmic Seeds, $19 for the original Zendikar. So $20, 25 at the high end for the foil version. Does that justify the cost of this Secret Lair? I don't know, but we're going to find out which artwork do you like better? Which Lotus Cobra art is for you? Do you like the old art better, the original by Chippy? Or are you one of these folks that needs to get some bone face in your life? I don't know if you've checked out the artist, but I have, folks, and I'd like to say I'm just a little bit concerned for this secret layer review. All right. Circulation and price. Let's check the vendor shop. Yes, we can get it at Card Kingdom. Entering the kingdom for $4.39 right now, or $1.99 over on eBay store. You can get it. Plenty of Lotus Cobras for cheaper than they're advertised. This may not be as advertised, folks. Don't buy a single layer until you hear what we have to say. Secret Agent Brody making the way down each and every one of these secret layers for you folks. I want to check the playability for the players. Secret layers for the players. Omnath, the Locus of Creation, coming in the 4-color deck. There's 63 commander decks playing it. Holy smokes, we can get some secret layer in the house. John from the Barrel House, maybe you're playing it in Lord Windgrace or Iesi, the Tyrant of Gyre Strait. Yarok, the Desecrated, Omnath, the Locus of Rage. There must be 200 different commander decks here, John. Let's see what the art looks like. Which one do we like better? Titantaman likes the Showcase Foil and Zendikar. What are we going to do here, folks? We got ratings and ratings and gradings and gradings. Let's give it a little bit of a look. Second look here. All right. Which art do you like better? Maybe I misspoke. Is this one? This one's by Crom. So never mind my mistake there, folks. I got to take this. This new art is by Crom. All right. Where are we going to go? Let's check the poll. I need to hear from you folks. I can't decide on my own. What's it going to be here? Which art do we like better? Are you watching the Munsters? Little Eddie Munster in the house. Watch out, Secret Brody. 100% for Chippy here today. Oh, so what are we gonna do about that? Let's get this out of here. Sorry. Do not enter. Do not pass. Go, Crom. Do not collect $200. Not for this secret lair. No way. We're going with the original art. Is this the new one? We want this one, right? That's the one. That's the original Lotus Cobra. Thank you very much. We did get another art here, but that's not the one we're talking about. The original here today. All right, let's take the review seriously, folks. We got to move quickly because this is a serious review. Legal everywhere except standard. Zendikar and the circulation from Zendikar Rising and Iconic Masters puts plenty of this card out there on the open market for anywhere from $2 to $25. Just a couple of quick math. $2 for the Lotus Cobra, $7.50. For the Hex Drinker. It's not looking good. Things just don't add up. Are they adding up for you folks? We got to give it a secret rating. What are we going to rate this one in? We got to give it a something. We'll give it a snake, at least one snake, because it is a Lotus Cobra for playability. Let's give it a second snake. One snake, one plane. Two snakes in a plane. One snake, one plane. That's what we're giving it. Who said snakes on a plane weren't exciting? Which one do we like better? Let's go one snake, one plane. for the Lotus Cobra. All right. Let's keep going. Let's look a little bit further. Sashiro the Anointed. Wow, that's an expensive snake. This one's got a 4-star player rating. It's 6 mana, 2 green and 4. Let's see what this 3/4 does for it. As the other snake creatures you control get +2/+2, and whenever a snake you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. This is a Lord for snakes. Lord, oh lordy, this couldn't get worse for Secret Agent Brody. This is a hard one to review. Well, which Sashiro do you folks like? Do we need a new Sashiro art? Which art do you like better? I need to know from you folks. Sashiro the Anointed. You like the new one? Or do you like the old one better? Take the original or extra crispy. Needs a new art, maybe. Is this a needed secret lair? I'm not too sure, but we're gonna find out here soon enough, folks. Let's take a look at the legality. How well is this card received? You can play it in Modern, Legacy, Vintage, and Commander. 4 formats. Not so legal as the Lotus Cobra, but it does see a bit of circulation. Only printed in Champions of Kamigawa. It's a very low circulation set. That seems fine. Twiddler's gotta hit the hay boat for 10 days in the morning. Ooh. Enjoy. Watch out for snakes on the boat. This card's been printed only once in Champions of Kamigawa block, so the circulation on this is fairly low. It's going to get a high rating for low circulation. Maybe it needs a reprint. This could be a blessing in disguise, looking at this secret lair with you folks here. Dust my eyes, deceive me. Brody's going to rate this one with you folks here this evening. Thanks for joining us. We've got to look at the costs first. How much is it going to cost to get this? It's $2. It's a list card. That's another $2 snake. $2 for a snake, folks. I can't believe it. Secret Lair is $3.24. Champions of Kamigawa, $4.03. So it's been on the list. It's even got a list foil. The original foil from Kamigawa, $26. All right. So we're looking at cheapest $2 card up here in Canada. That's a toonie. All right, where can we get it? Let's take a look at the vendors shops. Sold out for $1.99. It makes me think people know something that we don't. Adam Hamlin wants to know, what is everyone's favorite card artwork? Put your comments down in the comment section below. I appreciate for all you folks tuning in, new viewers. The bro is here to review the secret layers with you. We can get it for $2, the Sashiro card. What about playability? Well, are we going to use it? It is a Snake Lord. I think it's pretty playable for a Commander Lord. If you want to build a Snakes deck, yes, Hapatra, Vizier of Poisons. That Vizier is here. Of course, that's a card that'd be playing it. Making little 1/1 snakes with Death Touch. Look out. Secret Agent Brody doesn't want to get bit by this secret lair. So we're reviewing it with you folks to make sure that it is not going to bite us badly. All right, folks. What do you think of the artwork? Let me know. Michael Superbacker, are you there? Let me know which one you like better. Do you like the original artwork, Michael Superbacker? I need to hear from you. We can't review this without you folks. Make sure you voted in the comment section. The original art, people like it better. 7 votes saying this is the one. 1 for the new. So somebody does like the new one better. Maybe, sorry, we got to go with the original artwork. This snake from Winona Nelson. This is pretty incredible art here on it, on the card. Not too pretty bad, if you ask me. Plenty of hands on that snake, double fisting a couple of bows and arrows. Pretty dexterous snake, if you ask me. But we like this original art better, so we got to give it to the original art. Thank you very much. Boom. All right. Niark 1. Sorry, but we'd like the original art just a little bit better. We got to move quickly through the secret lair. We got to investigate all these cards. We got to review this one for sure. Legality is modern, legacy, vintage, and commander. It's got circulation, which I thought was limited to only the champions at Kamigawa, but it turns out it's been on the list before. Something I never knew before reviewing this secret lair. Playability is high in commander. It's a snake lord. It's pretty good for +2/+2. It is 6 mana though, so it's expensive. Maybe it is your snake commander. $6 to $26. The secret lair is only $3.24, and the Kamigawa foil will cost you $26, so another $6. That brings our total up to $17.50. Something's not adding up quite right with this secret lair, folks. All right, we got to rate this card. Well, let's put the snake in a box. Let's give it a box. Let's put the snake in a box. 1 box of snakes. And everybody seems to like the snakes on a plane. So we'll give it 1 snake, a box, a snake in a box. One snake in a box. And then we'll give it a second snake. And some Crocs. We'll give it a snake in a box and a snake and some Crocs today, folks. Pretty decent card. We love the Lotus, or the Shishiro and the Lotus Cobra pretty equally, so that seems like a pretty good rating. A snake in a box and a snake and some Crocs for this secret lair. Let's investigate just a little bit further and see what comes naturally. The Ice Fang Coatl. This sucker is flying. It's got a community rating of 5, and I'll tell you, I've played against the Ice Fang Coatl deck, and it is difficult to beat. Let's take a look here. Titantaman. Let's see. We've got, when Ice Fang Coatl enters the battlefield, draw a card. Ice Fang Coatl has Death Touch as long as you control at least 3 other snow permanents. It seems like Secret Agent Brody may have to put his skis on and get coasting the snow-covered lands, folks. This 5-star rating on the Coatl. Well, is this thing even legal? You bet it is. It's legal in 4 of the major formats: Modern, Legacy, Vintage, and Commander. What'll you do when you Coatl comes for you? Only Secret Agent Brody knows. The secret circulation on this card, Modern Horizons. This was the only printing for this flying flash 1/1 snake. It replaces itself by drawing a card, so it's pretty powerful. It's even on the list as an extra printing. I didn't know, but now I'm just a little bit more informed. Good night, Tom Mitchell. Glad to see you here. We're reviewing the secret lair, snakes, and if you haven't purchased any secret lairs yet, don't do it until you hear what we have to say, because we are reviewing each and every secret lair here before they're gone at the end of February, folks. This one, the cost about $2.59 for the Modern Horizons 2. That's the cheapest version. The expensive one, $750 for the Modern Horizons foil. I think $259. Something doesn't add up just quite right for each one of these snakes. Let's give it a look over at the vendor's shop. How much is it over there? $279. It's available. There's 8 or 10 snakes sitting at the Kingdom of Cards. Watch out for those quaddle. All right, eBay auction, $3.99, $3.50. I wouldn't run out and buy it on eBay. Maybe I'd fill an order. Oh no. Playability. Let's see. 4 and 5 color Omnath is playing the quaddle. Blue Zenith is playing the quaddle. Allurin, that's the deck I'm familiar with in Legacy. Oh, there's plenty of playability here. I see it. Modern, Legacy, Commander, Modern again. Lots of Commander decks. Atraxa, the Grand R Unifier, and maybe the Snakes deck is playing it with Hapatra. I don't know, but it's worth a look just a little bit closer. Which artwork do you folks like on the quaddle? Which one do you want? I have to put a poll up. Please let me know which Ice Fang art do you like best. Do you like the new art or do you like the original? Extra crispy. It's hard to say. Do you want the new art or the original? Really can't tell myself. What do you folks think? The Crocodile Jackson art is kind of cartoony. I like cartoony style cardboard. I'm almost leaning towards the new one. But what do you folks think? Maybe you play this card and can't stand to look at the new art. Maybe it needs a new art. The circulation's kind of low, only one printing. What do you folks think? Are you voting in the art department? Tom and I hang out regularly on the morning show. Can't do the show without Tom Mitchell stopping by to make sure the movers and the shakers happens. But today, we'll come back to this art once you folks get a chance to vote. And we're going to review this card here. The Ice Fang Quaddle's got legal issues. It's legal in Modern, Legacy, Vintage, and Commander. It could get pulled over and given a ticket. But the circulations, Modern Horizons, Modern Horizons 2, and the list. It's been printed in 2 Modern Horizons sets back to back, plus the list. Makes me think people are playing this card because it is Modern legal, Legacy legal, and in Commander. The cost is only $3 though, so it looks like we're gonna have to rate this card something. Did you guys get in on the polls? How did you like the artwork on the new Ice Fang? Does it measure up? Or is it a snake in the grass? Do you give it a pass? Or is it gonna get gassed? I don't know myself. Let's take a look at the polls. 80% of you folks like the old art better. Well, there's not much we can do. The days are doomed for this snake. Get your shoe. The sorry cartoon art by Crocodile Jackson. You're just not that good. Everyone likes the original art better. That's okay, folks. Thanks for voting. I appreciate it. Doesn't always go the way you think it's going to go when you review these secret layers. It just goes to show anything can happen. Let's give this card a rating then, shall we? What is it going to be? How are we going to rate this snakes? Well, we can't have a snake without a little bit of grass because the snakes live in the grass. So let's fix this up a little bit before we get too ahead of ourselves, because this snake is in the grass just like the rest of them. Is this secret layer looking okay? Or does this sucker gotta go away? Do we want to give it a good art? Do we want to give it a good rating? Is this just a snake in the grass ready for the mowing to take place? It could be. Watch out. We're going to give it one lawnmower. Maybe a second lawnmower. Just because, well, there's a snake in the grass, I think. We'll give it a snake, a snake. It's gardening season coming up. Summertime is going to be coming around the corner. We'll give it a snake and a rake and a lawnmower, because this snake, I can't stand to look at it anymore. A snake and a rake and a lawnmower to go. What do you folks think? It's okay. The Quaddle's pretty good for play. It's not too bad, I'd say. All right, another snake in the grass. Not too fast. Stone Coil Serpent here at last. The secret lair playability rating, the community says 5 out of 5 stars for this Stony Coil Serpent boy. It's an artifact snake. In case you didn't know, it's a 0/0 creature and it can grow. If you pay X mana when you cast it, it comes into the battlefield with X/1/1 counters. Don't look past it. It's got reach and trample and protection from multicolored, but Brody wonders how it's going to stack up in the secret layer. Look at the art on this card. How do you know we're going to get to the legality here on the Secret Layer review show? Secret Agent Brody calling it here for Modern, Pioneer, Legacy, Vintage, Commander, Historic, and Explorer. 7 of the major 7 formats for this card. Stone Coil Serpent. Don't look, it's not too hard to get a copy of this card. It's legal everywhere, but only printed once again in Throne of Eldraine is where we've seen it. Makes me think the circulation's low and it should get a high rating, not down by 0. This card could use another print, I would say, but perhaps not by way of a secret lair. Okay, let's keep going and look at the cost. It's $1.70 at the vendor shops, or $21 for the Ascended Art foil. That's the most expensive. Can we foil this caper, this secret layer review? I don't know, but I can't do it without you. Which art do you like, folks, like better? Stone Coil Serpent. All right. I like something old or something new, something original, something borrowed, and something used. I want some new artwork, maybe. Let me know in the comments. Please vote. All right, let's take a look right now at Card Kingdom. How much can we back up the truck and get a bunch of copies of this? All right, $2.29. That doesn't seem like very much. Something's not adding up here. I don't see $2.750, $2, $6, $2.59, and $3. This card seems cheap. I don't see what's holding up the team here. Maybe it's the Lotus Cobra, not this card. Where are we playing it? In playability, it's got Graz, the Unstoppable Juggernaut, Chiss Gloria, Forge Tyrant, a bunch of commander decks, and then Venser Course Puppet is playing it in Historic Brawl. Well, the artwork on this card, oh no, don't look now. But if you know anything about what's going on with Secret Lair Brody, this artwork has been updated once, folks. If you notice, we have something we found when reviewing this card. Good thing for all you watching, it's not that hard to see that right here. This art is missing because there's something in the blowing in the winds on this thing. Which artwork do you folks like better? New in this case because it's been printed so many times as a promo. Which one do we want to see? Do you like the new artwork? Is that the one for the... it's hard to say. Some people like the new one. Did you like it with the phalanx or without it? Hard to say. With or without the phalanx? Who's voting for this? 67% say the new art is much better. All right, folks. Well, let's give it to the new art because that's how it goes. Secret Agent Brody, thanks for the show. Greg Hildebrand, you done well, and it's seen plenty of printings, but the new art by Lanes has just begun winning. To the next review of this Stone Coily card, let's take a look and separate the good from the lard. The legality, it's legal everywhere except standard. It's got lots of circulation, including Ravnik, Allegiance, Throne of Eldraine, and promos out the yin yang. Playability, mostly in Commander. Only $1.70 up to $21. The secret layer has been priced at $11, and the foil Throne of Eldraine extended for $21. Artwork's a pretty big part of this card. I think the Stonecoil Serpent might get a decent rating. All right. What are we going to give this one, folks? Love the OG, but let's give it a reprint, right, Titan? I know. Let's see something different. It's not very... It's coming in at about $11 for the secret layer. What's popular for this snake in the grass? Hard to say. Thanks for voting, folks. I really appreciate it. Let's give it something. Since it's... Let's welcome it to the show. Let's give it a couple of snakes. Let's give it a couple of snakes. This card seems well received. Everybody likes the snake hanging from a tree. Let's give it a red one. Little red serpent. One snake. And a green snake. Two snakes for this card. Snakes. Three snakes. Ooh, that's a big one. Let's give it 4 snakes. 4 snakes. 4 to 5 snakes for this card. Let's also give it a... We're going to give it a snake. We got to give it a couple of planes. Snakes on a plane. We give it 4 snakes and 2 planes. Because, you know, planeswalkers, right? Couple of snakes, couple of planes. Hello. The stone coil needs one too. All right. Seems fair, right? Given a secret rating of 4 snakes, 2 planes, seems all right. MVP. Which is the MVP? I need to know. I would say the MVP of the show is going to be the Stone Coil. Let's give the MPP to the Stone Coil, simply because it's the battle royale of the artwork challenge. The MVP, this is the one we wanted to see with a new artwork. All the other ones might be just a little bit unnecessary. Second up, what's the runner up, folks? Let me know. I'm gonna have to ask which is the MVP, which is the runner up. Ice Fang or Lotus Cobra? Which one is the runner up? I think we got to give the MVP to Stone Coil simply because it's the only one that didn't get a reprint. So it's between these two, Ice Fang or Secret Agent Brody is veering through the snakes this evening. Super fast. Tortoise, watch out for snakes. This secret lair, all 5 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only adds up to $20 or so from the vendors in the cheapest version. Which one do we like, folks? It's a 50-50 split. Someone's got to vote. We're split 50-50. Who is going to be? We need somebody to vote. Ice Fang or Lotus Cobra. I can't decide. All right. Just one more of you folks watching need a vote, and we can tip the scales. I'm going to put it over. Let's go to the Ice Fang. Ice Fang. Let's give it to the Ice Fang. Ice Fang. Ice Fang for the win. 5 votes. Ice Fang for the win. Richie Dubs, thanks for joining. So the MVP of the show for this secret lair is the Stone Coil Serpent, the only card who the folks watching this stream deem worthy of a reprint in this time. The Ice Fang Quaddle, an MVP as it's playable, but we still like the original art from all the other cards. So if you look at the price here, anywhere from $6 to $28 for the original Hexbreaker Drinker. The new one is $9.99. $2 to $25 for the original Lotus Cobra, depending on if you get the foil, or $14 in the secret lair. Sashiro the Anointed, $6 to $26, about the same as Lotus Cobra. They're roughly the same price, but here's the difference. The secret lair on that one is only $3.24. High is $107. The low is $18.70. I think something doesn't add up with this $39 price tag. What do you think, folks? Is it worth it to buy this secret lair? I don't think so. I think the one card that the folks on the show wanted to see was probably the new Stone Coil art. I will say that is not worth it to buy the whole secret lair. I'd say we want the new Stone. This is sort of how it went this evening. Everybody wants the new Stone Coil art, but other than that, it's not worth it. I do like the Quaddle myself, so let's leave that out. Let's go like this. If we're gonna buy anything on this, we're gonna buy singles, and it's gonna be the Stone Coil or the Quaddle. What do you think, folks? Thanks for joining me, the bro secret agent, on the show. Don't buy any of these secret lairs until you hear what we have to say. We're rating each one of them before they go away soon at the end of the month. I'd like to thank all you folks for tuning in this Friday evening to join Secret Agent Brody for another secret lair review. It's been a pleasure. Couldn't have done it without you, Richie Dubs, Titantaman, Michael Superbacker, Superfast, Tortoise, Derek, how are you? Adam Hamlin, thanks for being here this evening. I have to thank you folks for tuning in. Tom Mitchell in the house, voting with your mouse this evening. 9406 Games, Twiddler, everybody who voted, John from the Barrel House, Dennis. It's time for a piece of pizza and a Coca-Cola. John from the Barrel House, say hi to the Teen Wolf. Have a whiskey weekend. Thanks again. We'll talk to you again soon. Cosmic Seeds. It wouldn't be a stream without you. Thanks again for voting. This is Brody. Secret Lair review. The Uber noob is here. Titanman.